welcome to our first Political Pulse of 2024. I'm Randy Aldridge, and I'm here today with our new Vice President of Advocacy, John Thompson. Hi, John. He's going to tell us a little bit about himself. We're going to get to know you a bit better. I've been anxious to do this for a while. So I'm going to start with, hello, welcome on behalf of everybody here, and tell us why and how you got to the Medical Society.
Well, thank you, Randy. It's great to be here. How I got here. It's been a long journey politically. We'll say 15 to 20 years. I've always been on the physician side of the fence. Did a little bit of tap dancing with an insurer once. But today I'm here with y'all because I think it's vitally important that being on the sharp end of the stick or the tip of the spear for an organization like NCMS is important because we have to protect that patient-doctor confidentiality and that sacredness to that bond that the doctors need to have with their patients. So that's why I'm here. I want to be on the tip of the spear. I want to keep pushing that notion that we should never let anything get between the doctor and his patient.
So here at the Medical Society, you're the Vice President of Advocacy.
That's correct.
Let's just go ahead and find out what exactly that is.
Well, advocacy is a big word. It means a lot of things to a lot of different people. Here, it means that we are going to advocate for our members and create opportunities for our members to engage in a political process that they then can hopefully influence their elected officials to do what's in the best interests of medical science and them and their patients.
And it's a long year in front of you. You have hit the ground running here. I know that already. Just let's veer off into advocacy for a bit right here and talk about what you're working on in 2024. What's going to be happening over in the big building?
Our big goal this year is to get prior authorization passed. We want to get that bill passed in the General Assembly, sent to the governor for his signature. It's going to be a heavy lift. We have a lot of work to do ahead of us. However, we think that if we can get our members and our partners and everyone aligned and create a coordinated campaign, we can make a big dent in that process this year and hopefully get it across the finish line.
You and I have talked about this prior to this, and since we're talking to our members here today, it's a good reminder we can't do it without them, right?
That's correct. A phone call, a text, an email, a letter, an in-district visit. Don't worry if you are overwhelmed by it. We're here to help. We've got your back, so to speak, and we can help you through this process when you decide to engage in that process.
I think a lot of our members are afraid to do this, and it makes they're very apprehensive about doing this because they don't know what to say if they were meeting with the legislature, and that's something that we can craft and help them with, right?
Sir, that's why we're here. We're here to help hold their hand on this process, give them their talking points, set up the situations and scenarios for them to just step in and present themselves.
2024 is going to be a long year. We're just at the start of February right now. Any other thing besides prior authorization reform that you're working on?
There are the unknowns, which could be anything. We are looking at, again, making sure that nothing gets in the way of our doctor's ability to treat his or her patient and to improve that process. That's why prior authorization is such an important effort underway.
And it is something that our members talk about a lot. It's something we really want to focus on this year. So what do you think about the Medical Society so far?
Oh, I love it here. I think it's a great place to work. We have a great leadership team. You and everyone else around me are just excellent. I wish I'd started here many, many years ago. I feel like I've lost out in life for not doing so. So I feel very welcome and part of a big family here.
All right, let's talk about your family then. I want to let everybody know more about you so when they meet you face-to-face finally, they know who they're talking to. I know that you have 2 kids.
I've got 3 boys.
3 boys, excuse me.
Yes.
3 boys. So it's a busy, noisy, loud house.
One is out of the house. He's a dentist. He's married. One is a rising senior, and one is a rising freshman in high school.
So your nerves have been shot for the past 20 years?
I'm done. Yes.
So what do you do for fun these days?
I work out. I hike. I love the mountains. I make soap, and I blacksmith.
Wait, blacksmith?
Yes.
Like shoeing horses?
I don't shoe horses. I'm not a farrier. I like to make things and bend steel and get it up and
so
use a hammer and a nail.
You like to play with fire?
Yes, all the time.
That's what I was going to get at. That sounds good. Well, thanks so much for talking to us. Of course, our members can reach out to you if they're interested. How can they get in touch with you?
Best way to get in touch with me is through my mobile, 919-521-1010. 1327.
And all that's on our website.
Yes,
as
sir.
Well,
Yes.
Thanks so much for talking
Thank
with me. I appreciate it very, very much. And that's our first Political Pulse for 2024. We'll have lots more of them as we go through the year. Hopefully more with John. We got through the first one pretty good. Until then, thanks for joining us.